Hey, well, hello and welcome to week 2 online general anatomy and physiology crew. Thank you for all the work in week 1. I know it's chaotic. We designed this class so that it starts out a little heavy, but then as the semester goes, the workload decreases a little bit as the complexity increases. So there sort of is a method to this madness. And I know there's a lot of things that conspire against you on the first couple weeks. This is new, I'm new, the program's new, etc. Maybe the learning system's new. But there's nothing that can happen in these first couple weeks that will prevent you from being successful in class. There just really isn't. So first thing to do is always take a look at the quizzes from the previous week. And depending upon when you take those may or may not be available sooner or later. What I do is I wait until the quiz window is open. I grade all the quizzes and I have to go through all of them. You have 2 attempts on every quiz, remember. You don't have to use both attempts, but if you do use the second attempt, I will keep your score for the second attempt. But also, I have to go through and grade those because sometimes there are corrections that need to be made. So if there's a score that posts right away, and I try to hide those, if there's a score that posts right away, that won't be your official score probably because I've got to go in and give you credit for anything. Maybe there's some misspellings or partial credit or something like that. So the quizzes will always be available some point after the quiz window closes. The grades will be official, and I'll make those quizzes available for viewing and reviewing, and you'll have those available all semester. So they're great tools for studying for exams. If we turn our attention to this week, we've got a couple of things to do. For lecture content, you have to walk through 2 presentations. One presentation is on cytology or cells, and the other presentation is on histology or tissues. You're responsible for all the content in the cytology presentation and the histology presentation. In lab this week, we will do cytology, so lecture and lab will align really well. So please take a look at the lab page. There is a document that contains cell structures or pictures of cell structures. And this is going to be kind of nice because it will overlap with lecture really nicely. So the main content this week will be a cell presentation, a tissue presentation, and cells in lab. But last but not least, you do have an assignment. This semester, I'm going to ask you to create assignments that help you learn the content and help you learn different skills that you can transfer to other classes. And I want to have you make a video. This video must be a creation by you. Please see the page in Canvas for all the details because there are some requirements in order for you to receive credit. It's got to be you narrating. There has to be a visual component. You can't just speak to the camera or you can't just show us text. And the video component, the visual component has to be all constructed by you. You're not allowed to use images from the net or from the textbook or any other source. You've got to create your own images. And folks get creative with this. Sometimes folks use Play-Doh, sometimes folks use food, sometimes folks draw. There's a lot of different ways to do this. You can also create them in a PowerPoint or with a computer program or a program on your tablet, but the images must be made by you. So that will be due, the video will be due on Friday night, and then you have 24 hours to respond to the videos of others. So we're trying to create a community here, and your responses to the videos of others must be significant, they must be thought out, they have to be more than just, hey, I really liked your video, it helped me a lot. There are some parameters for getting credit for the video, please see the instructions, and there are some parameters for getting credit for the responses. Please see the instructions, every point counts at the end of the semester. Thank you for the work, I'm available, I've sent all of you emails. If you're not checking your emails, please do get back to me. So again, this week, cell presentation, video presentation for lecture, cell presentation and structures to learn for lab, and then there's a video due on Friday night with responses due on Saturday. That's our week. I'm posting this a little bit early. Hopefully you take the quizzes early. You did have till Tuesday morning, but if you wait till Tuesday morning, that shortens your week until the next set of due dates. Moving forward right now, we'll roll through and all assessments will be from Sunday morning to Monday morning. So we'll kind of get into the groove here with a normal schedule. Have a great week. I'll be reaching out to you individually. Thanks for the work, folks.